Hope you are as well. Wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to talk about life in the Philippines, relationship tips, family feuds. Life in the Philippines, relationship tips, family feuds in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo, what a joy. It's a joy to come back to you, my friends. And I just want to say, those of you here for the first time, you click on the subscribe button and woo, the bell notification icon. Sing fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, family is everything, and everything is family in the Philippines, man. I mean, family is like right next to God, the Philippines. So you understand, whenever there's a problem in the family, that means everybody's in pain. There's a certain amount of pain. There's a certain amount of discomfort. There's a certain amount of uneasiness. And there's a certain amount of strife in the family. And what happens is, when people are uneasy, they have a tendency to not to want to do what? Talk to one another. Not to want to do what? Be around one another. Not to want to do what? Associate with one another. And that's not good for the maintenance of the family. So today, I want to talk to you about family feuds in the Philippines. Yeah. How do you deal with it, BobbieD? I don't know. I ain't got no family, BobbieD. And you know, my Philippines, and yeah, I got you, man. I got you. Dealing with family feuds can be very, very difficult in the Philippines. But I want to give you some things that would help you in resolving your family feuds. At least you now have a family here, mom and papa. We got people in the mountains, and every now and then we have a little, believe it or not, guys, we have a little feud going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes they don't see things like I see it. We don't see things eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? So it's a feud, you know. I got a feud going on right now. But you know what? I'm going to get it resolved. I'm going to show you what to do. I've had several feuds. They're not the major, but, you know, it's basically a disagreement. What's a feud? When you see one thing, you see something one way, and they see another, and then you say, well, I'm not going to look at your way no more. I don't want to see mine. And the same thing. So it's a what? A feud. It's a bickering. It's a what? A difference between you and them. So what do? Number one, I got some news for you. Whenever you're in disagreement with a Filipino, and you're starting to get angry with them, they're starting to get angry with you, they don't want to be around you, first thing you got to do is what? Acknowledge. Yeah. Acknowledge the difference. Acknowledge the problem. Acknowledge the pain. Acknowledge the situation in your life, okay? Between you and your relatives. Because truth be told, you're not supposed to be disputing. I mean, we all have a reason and season to live together on this earth. Can't we just get along? Because it's word to ride the king. Can't we all just get along? I'm serious, man. So, first of all, acknowledge. Say, look, man, hey, I know you don't agree, man, but, you know, can we just agree to be family? Can we just agree to be friends? You know what I'm saying? Acknowledge, accept that there is a difference. Because a lot of times, baby, my brother, people have a tendency in the Philippines to ignore the problem. You think I'm playing with you? Every time you turn around, Filipinos got this thing about them. They don't want to acknowledge the problem. They'd rather just go around, look around, and go around this. But there's an elephant in the room. Rather than them addressing the elephant in the room, they just rather ignore the elephant, saying, like there ain't no elephant. I can't do that. I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't praised like that. And I'm not doing it. Okay, so I said, look at, man, we got some issues. And so when you tell them that, they want to avoid it. So first of all, acknowledge the situation, okay? Not only when after you've acknowledged it, and went to them and said, look, man, we got an issue, and I need some tissue. So, man, you need some tissue too. Because sometimes you got to cry, you know? It's better to cry it out, get it out your system, and let the problem eat you up inside, right? Yeah, acknowledge it. Secondly, not only should you acknowledge the situation of a family feud, but you got to understand, the whole purpose of this confronting and acknowledging the situation is to do what? Is to do what? Agree to resolve it. Yeah. You want to acknowledge them, and you say, look, man, let's agree. Can we agree to resolve this? I don't want to feud with you no more. Feuding with people just takes too much energy and too much time away from you, away from me, and away from each other, enjoying the company of each other and enjoying our lives as brothers and sisters on God's green earth. Can we just get along? Yeah, man, agree. Come to an agreement that, hey, it's been too long. You know, we haven't been talking. You didn't call me. I didn't call you. Let's stop that. That silly. It's silly. You know, agree. Can we say, look, my brother, Can we just agree to get along? Can we agree to resolve this? Because I love you, man. I love you, man. I love you, man. Yeah, you really do. The family member, you love them. And so love says, okay, the lovely, huh? Okay, the lovely Lisa D, show y'all her. She just came back. And I'm using the gold finger gimbal. I got the gold finger gimbal, y'all. Here, this is the lovely Lisa D here today with me, y'all. We are here at Yellow Ball. We're having an awesome time. We're on the terrace in the mall, y'all. Yeah. And it's a ball. People are out here and there and everywhere. It's a beautiful evening here. What time is it? It's about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock?
4:15.
It's 4:15 in the afternoon. And it's a beautiful day. The sun has already went out. It's a hot day. And now we are enjoying ourselves.
I like our gimbal.
We love the gimbal. Murphy Gold Finger. We call it the Gold Finger gimbal because Gold Finger gave it to us. One of our favorite guys, members on the train with us, Murphy Hayes. We'll never forget this. People do stuff for us, nice man. We always acknowledge them, you know? We honor them. We give them we give God glory, but we give them the honor for giving us, giving it to us. So Murphy Hayes, thank you so much. But I forgot what I was. Yeah, Family Feuds, man. You gotta understand that we are designed to live in peace, you know? If you remember, when God created man and he created woman out of man, right? So did he design them to fight? No. He said go forth and do what? Multiply. You can't, when you fight nobody, how can you multiply when you fight each other, okay? So we are designed to be as one. We are designed by God to come together as one, okay? So it is not our nature to conflict. It is not our nature to fight. It is not our nature to feud. It is against our nature. So we must agree to get this thing resolved. That's the second step. Acknowledge it, agree to get it resolved. And then, ladies and gentlemen, what's up, Coop? Coop and out, first man up at the house today. Coop is in the house from Honolulu, Honolulu, Hawaii. Coop in the house. Good to see first man up at the house today. But yeah, you got to acknowledge the situation. You have to agree to get it resolved. And then, ladies and gentlemen, this is the thing that some of us don't want to do, you know? We don't like doing this third one I'm going to tell you about. You know what? You know what the third one is? Easy peasy, but we make it hard. Third one is this. We have to apologize. Yeah, you heard me. Thing you don't never like to do. Apologize. Say you sorry. Whether you sorry or not. If you want to get it resolved, right? Do you want to get it resolved or what? Or you want to continue having a feud with your family member? No? Say, look here, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause this problem. I don't want to get no family feud. Can you forgive me? You know? That's the first step. If you want to get it resolved, then you've got to come to some type of resolution that will bring you together rather than push you what? Apart. Okay? Always apologize. Whether it was your fault or not. It just naturally. Apologize brings people together. It does not split them. Please, let me finish what I'm doing. This you talking too loud. I don't care. We on the terrace. Apology means come. Okay. At least you cannot keep on. I can't finish the talk when you keep on interrupting me, Lee. Apology means. I'm done. But yeah, you gotta apologize, man. You gotta apologize so that people know that you are sorry for the disagreement, for the difference that came between you and split you apart. Once you let people know that you apologize, that you, first of all, you acknowledge it, first of all, you agree to resolve it, and then third of all, you apologize for the problem, whether you cause it or not, things gotta get better. And if they don't get better, then it's you and that person don't need to be together at all, okay? That's not your family member, that's an enemy. And when you find enemies in life, you have to come on them hard, okay? The next time I talk to you, I'm gonna show you how to treat your enemies in the Philippines. I'll give you a life of the Philippine relationship tips, how to treat your enemies, okay, in the Philippines. Because you will have enemies, ladies and gentlemen. When you come out here to live, you think everybody gonna love you? No. Everybody didn't love Jesus, did they? Huh? Only a certain few. So only a certain few gonna accept you. Only a certain few gonna embrace you. Only a certain few gonna take you in and wrap you around and say, look, hey man, you're so nice, I love you. But some of them gonna look at you and they're gonna hate your guts. So next time we talk, I'm gonna show you better than I can throw you how to deal with your enemies. Yeah, because you're gonna have some enemies, man. There's two types of enemies here in the Philippines. Number one, there's seen enemies, the one you can see with your eyes, straight up enemies. And then there's two. The second type is what? Unseen enemies. You don't see it, but they're your enemy, and they stalking you every day, and you can't see it. I'm gonna tell you about that, and I'm gonna show you better than I can throw you how to deal with your enemies on the next live in the Philippine relationship tip. BobbieD and Lisa coming to you live from the Cebu, Philippines. In the Philippines. All right, we got right church. BobbieD, Lisa, one nation done. Who we got? Okay. Coop, what's up, man? He said, hello, Coop, it is about, what time is it here? It's 4 o'clock. So it's got to be about 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the afternoon out there in Hawaii, something like that. And but it won't be no time soon. Looks like I'm here, Coop. Stuck in the Philippines for a long time. But I got good people to be stuck with, right? I got Lisa D. And she is so good to me and everything. And I got a good family out here too. You know? That's Lisa D right there looking on her phone. Trying to act like she alone. But she ain't alone. She got people with her. But yeah, it's so good to see you, man. Coop. I hope you can make it out to the Philippines at some point in time and experience your dreams in the Philippines like I have.
It's 10:55 p.m. over here.
10:55? Woo! It's nighttime over there. It's still afternoon here. Wow, it's a big time difference.
Thank you, Coop.
Thank you for showing up today, Coop. We are doing this. Yeah, it's a beautiful families out here and a beautiful country. It's a blessing to be here. And we're having a nice time. These people wanted us to get out the house today. We had to do a little bit of shopping. So we decided after we got all our stuff done, we'd sit out here on the terrace. We're here in a yellow mall. We're on the terrace. And on the terrace, it's really open and airy, and we got plants all over the place. And it's beautiful out here, man. We're just enjoying ourselves and relaxing, having a nice time together. And we like doing stuff like this because it's the time that we come together and we become one as a family. And we just relax. This is what we do a lot. You know, we relax together. You know, sometimes we're in the home relaxing. Sometimes we go out relaxing. But this is our life. This is our life in the Philippines. And we have a blessing to have you guys enjoy our life with us. You know, we like to share it with you. What's up, 01 first? Is Trump is the enemy of the people. But we Orange Man is some issues, man. He's got some issues, but I don't want to get into all of that. But believe it or not, he's spreading the big lie. Until he stops spreading the big lie, he will continue to be an enemy. But when he knows the truth and he acknowledges the truth, then he'll be my friend, okay? To the end. I don't hate him. I appreciate he was in office for 4 years, and believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, he did some things he did was good. Everything wasn't bad. But I just don't like this lie he's doing. I don't like him being against African Americans as much as he is. And it's a whole lot of stuff, but you know, I don't hate the guy, you know. He's just doing his thing. And the people that know what's right, we got to do our thing and stand up to the people that's wrong. And you're wrong, and you know, you can't justify that. So people like me and you, we got to stand up for what's right. And we got to stand up for what's decent in the United States of a doggone America. The decent thing is that we want to keep a democratic society, and we don't want to go into this dictatorship that some people like Orange Man want to do. I'm not for that. If America turns into a dictatorship, I'll be going someplace. I will move permanently. I would change my citizenship from American to wherever country I'm moving. But I don't want to be social. So hopefully we won't go that way. But the only way we're not going to go to a dictatorship country is for people like you and me to stand up for what's right. and to vote for the right things in life, and to vote for the standard way of life that we know, which is our American democracy. And we don't want a dictator. We don't want a hater, and we don't want a dictator. And they all want as one. Okay? But yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing. We here in the Trump is America's worst and modern day. I have a tendency to agree with you on that. I really do. I don't like to talk bad about people, but sometimes you have to, because that's all you can say about them is the bad things they do. Okay, so he's had a very, very negative effect on this country, and he's not in office, right? But guess what? He's still expecting the office. He's still trying to act like he's president, but he's not. And so I don't try to highlight him that much. I try to put him down to the ground where he belongs. I try to highlight the positive things that the current president is doing, and we hope that Biden will continue to do what's right and lead us over through this pandemic and bring us back to a better economy so that America can be back on its feet again and begin to grow and prosper like we've always done in the past. Being consistent to the truth of America and the democracy of America is what's going to get us through. Not running away and calling things lies, calling lies and telling lies on everybody. That's not going to work. So when people do that, you know they got issues and you stay away from them. Okay? Well, yeah, we're here, man. We're having a nice time. My battery's getting ready to go out on me. I'm going to say, Lisa D.
Yes, Mommy.
The people want to see you.
Lisa D already.
See, that's Lisa D there, y'all. She having a nice time, enjoying herself. We're chilling and grilling, having a nice time.
Nice to come outside.
Yeah, it's nice to come outside and relax. It is. So we got a few more things we got to do, guys. And then we're getting ready to go back to his house. But we always enjoy sharing our lives with you guys, sharing our time with you. And we encourage you, whenever you get the opportunity to come to the Philippines, do it. Do it. You will never regret it. It's a beautiful country. Beautiful people are here. Sometimes some of the customs are weird. I can tell you that. But, you know, you try to get along. You try to get along as much as you can. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, you have to stand up for what you believe in, right? And so you find a happy medium so you can blend in being here, but also being you. You don't want to lose your identity, right? You don't want to lose who you are, what you are. The only person you are is you, right? But you have to find a way to blend into your culture and to where you are in this society. And that's what I've done. I've blended in as much as I can. But one thing I know, as much as I blend into this country and as much as I blend into the society, I will never be a Filipino. They will never accept me as a Filipino, and I would not want to be a Filipino. Okay, because Filipino have some weird ways, and they have some good, none of their ways. I deal with the way, but I'm happy being me. I'm an American, I'm African American, and I'm happy, and I've been through a lot of stuff, and I'm still here, through the grace of God. And so when I put all that stuff in perspective, it's just a blessing for me to be where I am, and a blessing for me to be who I am, and a blessing for me to know who I am and know where I've been. And it's the Most High God is my rock and my shield, and I trust Him that He's going to keep me going further and stronger and longer in this thing we call life. Oh yeah, man! I'm just a happy camper today. Look at right, Trey BobbieD, see One Nation. Right, 5014. What's up, man? Yeah, man, I'm still wearing a face mask. What's wrong with you? He told me, hey man, Lizzie, he told me he's still wearing a face mask. Yeah, we're wearing a face mask. You know the Deltas out here? You think the Delta you think the Delta care if you got a face mask on or not? You still Delta can get you the face mask. At least we got some, you gotta have some protection out here, man. I got a face shield and I got 2 face masks. Double it up. Delta ain't playing, man. And I'm right with Delta. I ain't playing no game with Delta. Try to get me, you got to go to 2 layers. You know, when we were kids, I don't know where you live, man, But when we were kids, and I lived in Charles, I grew up in Charles, South Carolina. In the summer, it's hot, right? But in the winter, cold as ice, right? So guess what Mama did? Mama put me on layers. My mama would say, okay, son, you got to go to school. I had to walk to school every day, about 3 miles, walk there and come back. She said, you got to put on some layers. She would put me on 2 pairs of shirts, 2 sweaters, 2 small jackets, and a big old heavy coat, and a big hat on my head. That she protected me with what? Layers, okay? That's how you protect yourself from the virus. You layer yourself down with everything you can that can stop the penetration of the virus to your body. So now, that's why I wear a double mask, and that's why I still wear my face shield, okay? Because they say you don't have to wear the face shield, especially if you do it, but I do it when I go inside the milk in a few minutes. See that right there? I'm put that face shield. I believe in my mama taught me. I believe in how my mama brought me. I believe in how my I believe I can fly. I believe that too. You know? Well, yeah, man, you got even though some people are in places where they say they don't have virus, the virus is raging strong and long out here. And I ain't taking no chances, man. We don't play. We take precaution, and we take everything seriously out here, because it's a matter of life and death. Whether you want to live or you don't want to live, you know? So we want to live. All right, that's it for now, guys. This is BobbieD.
And to the queen, this is D.
Saying take care.
God bless.
And